Stevens from the BroncoStevens comedy channel. How the heck is everybody? Kind of an odd time that I'm jumping on today. Want to get on here earlier, but it's just, I don't know, today I just didn't have a lot of energy. It was just a day of relaxation and just kind of clearing the head and depressurizing and chilling and not trying to think about too much or plan too much or do too much. So, hey Hector, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So, last time I was on here doing live, Soto recommended to me to get like a mute or something, or microphone is what it was for the guitar. I haven't had a chance to get out of the house and do something like that. Didn't good, Hector. So what I did do is Google just do-it-yourself mutes, because that's what I do. I Google stuff like how to do it myself, and that's what I do. So anyway, I covered the resonator hole on the guitar, and I put a sock toward the bridge to kind of mute the guitar. And I'm gonna try that. I was just playing around with it before I went live, and I think it'll work. Kinda. It's not gonna it'll give a totally different vibe to the song, so that's cool. I'm gonna try a couple. I'll try one while I've got you all here live. Anybody have any funny stories from today? I'll tell you ours. So, took my family to church this morning to get them all ready, and hadn't been in a while. Shame on us. We've just been not going. Well, we've had car problems. I mean, there's an excuse for you. But took them all in today, and our baby, who's 3, toddler. She's a toddler now, I guess. Apparently, she used to call herself the baby. She still kind of does. But anyway, we weren't sure how she was going to do in the daycare, and so she ended up doing really good. But before we took her in there, I was like, I wonder what they do. Is like, because she's potty trained fully and everything, and I'm like, what if she has to go? Like, I wonder what they do. But I took her ahead of time, and I was just thinking like how funny it would be, because she's been, telling us lately when she has to go, she wants to take a dookie duke, and I just thought that would be funny for her to be in her class, finding her little teacher, hey, I need the dookie duke. And then just their reaction. And then, am I going to sing a song? Yeah, I'm going to sing. Like, here in a few minutes, I'll do it. But then the other thing she does is, I've always been silly. So whenever she does take a dookie duke, I'm like, hey, we got to wipe your peanut butter crack, is what I call it. And so she says that now, like, hey, after she takes a dookie duke, she'll be like, wipe my peanut butter crack. And then she'll do like a handstand. And I just thought how funny that would be if she did that in the church nursery. So anyway, that was just, my wife and I were laughing about that, just thinking about, what if she were to do those things. And so, all right. So what else we got here? Georgie, hello. How are you? You got to go already, Hector? Man, I'm just going to play. Uncle Bob, hi. Laura, Clara Gonzalez, Palomino. That's a mouthful, but I think I got it all there. Hello. Okay. So yeah, I was just explaining. This is BroncoStevens from the BroncoStevens comedy channel for those just joining. I run a comedy page. Basically, I've got several playlists of characters that I've built. I'm a dad of 6, and so I've got 6 kids. So I have a playlist for He's a Dad, and I'll tell you about all the dad stuff that I do in my life. And then I've got a playlist for comedy songs, playlist for original songs, and just different skits and things. But all in all, it's 95% a comedy channel, about 5% original music. But there's several playlists you can dive into. If you like a good laugh, you'll find something there. And if you want to hear some original music, you can find that too. So last time I was on, got some solid advice from Soto. He was like, hey, I like your guitar playing and everything, but you need a mic because the guitar drowns out your vocals. And it was spot on, because I recognize that when I listen to it and watch it. But I'm just using the mic that comes straight out of my phone, and that's it. And so what I did today, or actually since then, is I covered this resonator hole and just put a sock here, and it mutes it quite a bit. I mean, it's going to sound different. It's going to give it a whole different vibe. But I'm going to play you one of my songs called Addiction here, and we'll see how it goes. And you all can tell me for those that have heard my stuff, if you like it better this way or the other way, and I can always, go with the right direction. Anyway, this song is called Addiction. Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? There's no way it takes my pain. Still it takes my pain away. Said if you gotta ask, man, you don't understand. Said if you gotta ask, man, well, you don't understand. If you gotta ask, man, you don't understand. If you gotta ask, man, well, you don't understand. 'Cause it takes my choice away. I said it takes my pain away. Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? We all care about you. We'd all like that a lot. Yeah, I said I know you do. I get that a lot. And if I were you, I wouldn't have the problems that I got. 'Cause it takes my brain away. I said it takes my choice away too. I said it takes my pain away. All right. Let's see what we got on here now. That one's an original called Addiction. It's Just Me says, hi, just me. Keely, clapping the cheeks there. Oh my gosh, I love your voice. Thank you all. If you haven't subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel, I am all over the place. So one second I'm going to be like that. And the next second I'm going to be like, hi, everybody. It's Mr. Stevens. Wow. How are you? Wow. I'm so glad you're here. I got you. You want to hear a song? I got you. Yes. People. That's Mr. Stevens. He's like Miss Rachel. A dude version of Miss Rachel. And he does like children's songs and stuff. And so I have just different personality skits that I'm not saying I'm schizophrenic. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying I have different characters I've developed for my comedy channel that I do. So anyway, what's up? CGTI grad. Congrats on that. Okay. And so who out there hasn't subscribed? Anybody? Because if you haven't, you should check it out. Love to have you as a customer, if you will. Love to be able to entertain you. You remind me so much of my dad. Well, I am a dad. That's most of my comedy bits are about being a dad. So if you go under my He's a Dad playlist, there's like almost 70 videos just in that playlist. You'll see the dad in me. Yeah, I'm a comic. Yeah, I'm not like, nobody's ever paid me to be a comedian or anything like that. But my goal for YouTube is to be funny. So if you laugh, that's great. If you laugh at me, that's great. You're still laughing. But yeah, I just want to make people laugh and have fun. I love a belly busting laugh. Yes. Wait. So is your type kids? Excuse me? No, I have 6 kids. And I'm very protective of them. So, and kids in general. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do another one for you since I got the guitar set up this way. So, dude, you want to laugh? Okay. CGI grad. Let's do it. Can I break dance? I grew up in that era. Yeah, I can do the windmill and stuff, man. I'm a serious break dancer. But I got to lay some cardboard down on my floor. That's what we did. We used cardboard. Yeah. And socks. If you have cardboard and socks, it's amazing what you can do. All right, somebody else is a comedian out there. Definitely not into kids. Okay. This one is called The Mention of Detention. This is a newer one. Okay. Did I forget to mention back when I was in detention all the things that I wanted to be? Oh yeah, big plans for this guy. I had big dreams. I was going to do the right thing, stay in school, go to college, find the girl, have a couple kids, maybe half a dog, 2.5 dogs, 3, who knows? That was going to be my dream. So I showed up every day, and I worked hard and did my thing. I did it well, and every day, been through fire, been through rain. Did I forget to mention back when I was in detention all the dreams that I had? I want to be in a band and go around the world, do concerts and stuff. Oh yeah, I guess that wife was supposed to just hang out while I did all that. I don't know. I guess I really didn't have it all worked out. And here I am now, years later. I still don't think I have it figured out. But it's fun. And I'm just going to do it. And I showed up. And every day. And I worked hard. Get my way. And I showed up. And every day. I've been through fire. And I've been through hell. Did I forget to mention back when I was in detention? There must have been something that I did wrong. Why else would they have put me there? How else would I have come up with the song? And years later, still feel like I'm getting put in a box. Doing the same stuff every day. Is this my dream? I don't know. But I show up, and every day, and I work hard, get my way. And I show up, and every day, I get my check, and I get my pay. Did I forget to mention back when I was in detention, there were others there next to me? I wonder what they did wrong that got them put there. Did they step out of bounds? Think about it. Is that why we get put in our little detention centers? Jobs? I don't know. But we show up, and every day, and we work hard to get our pay. But do we have what we want? And have we held onto our dreams? Did I forget to mention back when I was in detention? Did I forget to mention we're still in detention? Anyway, that's a new one called The Mention of Detention. It's still in the works. Let's see what's going on in the comments here. Okay. Yes, Mafia boss of break. I'm like the final boss of breakdancing. You gotta earn your way. Okay, that's cool. Familiarity of a song. Thank you. I look like Dexter Morgan. Yeah, I got people wrapped out here in this garage, folks. This is my studio. It's a bunch of totes and a drape. But I can't tell you what's on the other side of that drape since the Dexter comment. I do like swift justice. Tell you what. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of serial killer vibes to people, apparently, because Scott Watts was the other person that they said I looked like the other night. Or Wyatt, or Scott something. He was a serial killer, apparently. I didn't know who it was. I had to Google him. He kind of did look like him if I had like glasses and stuff and let the beard grow in a little bit more, which I sometimes do. So, but yeah, great vibes I'm giving out, people. I get the serial killer vibe. Eric, the animal, how you doing tonight? Good to see everybody. So I appreciate you all tuning in. All the lives that I do are now being set public fast. Like almost as soon as I get off, that's not bad. As soon as the live ends, then you can go in, or I can now, and update them to public access. So you can see the live almost instantly. So I'm not sure if the comments stay there or how long, but you can hear me doing like shout outs and stuff, things like that. So, but yeah, they'll all be public. Okay, we'll tell you what, I'm gonna hop off. I didn't really have much time to do much today. I was mainly wanting to try out the guitar here. It sounds like, let me know. I think you all can hear it better now, like my vocals over the guitar versus before it was just a ton of guitar with me in the background. So hopefully that works out. Hopefully that's an improvement. And shout out to Soto Plays for saying that. So okay, well thank you all. I hope you had a safe, happy Sunday. I know it's rough. You got the week ahead of you if you're a Monday starter. But hopefully you're doing what you love. And if you're not, I challenge you to figure out a way to do more. And I know it sounds easy or it sounds harder, or it is harder than it sounds, but just a little bit at a time, people. Just chip away at it. If you feel like you're in a cell in your life, start acting like a prisoner does and start chipping away that wall, because get free. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye.